$1,000 mink filler, the pink driller, the bar drink biller. My incense.
How you feeling, man?
I feel
good, bro.
You got your little track playing, you got your new shit?
Yeah, I got my new shit.
New shit, we're gonna talk about it too, man. For sure. Yeah, man. Yo, Madwiz.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, man.
Yo.
I was glad to have you here, man.
We're friends.
It's been a minute, too.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to have you on here. I was talking to Brandon today, actually, and I was like, damn, I need to get Madwiz on here, but I didn't want to put it too close to Radamiz. I kind of wanted to have some time before I brought in another mogul club, because I eventually want to bring history in here too. And I was gonna say, I was like, damn, maybe I should just get y'all both in here, like. Cause I know you make beats and all that shit, so I figured it'd be like a nice little touch, man.
Yeah, son. I mean, look, man, you got me, you can have him, you can have all of us. It doesn't matter, bro. You know we fuck with you, and you know what I'm saying, we're always here. So, what do they call you now, bro?
I knew you. I was wondering if you were gonna call me Pete.
That was gonna be my first question here on the interview, just to break the ice and let the viewers know how long I've known this dude right here.
Yeah, man. You know me as Pete Castles. It's been a minute.
You're saved in my phone as that, bro.
Yeah?
Like,
you're the only, I think you and there might be like one other. Oh, Roger. You know Roger. Yeah, Roger. He still calls me that like every once in a while, like fucking around. You know what I mean?
All
but you still call me Pete Castles.
Castles, straight up. But I got to get into the new age, so you could just.
Hey,
fill
man,
me in
I just
now.
go by Jake now, you know what I mean?
Right,
just my
Jake,
government
bro.
name.
All right, Big Jake, you know what I'm saying?
About whatever podcast.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in love with Pete Castles because when you, on Halloween, when you transformed into Priest Castles.
Damn, you remember that? I still got that
shit,
bro. And you had
too. I was Sting.
You Sting, yes.
Yeah.
That was my
I
house.
just showed somebody that picture like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yo, I was a priest for like, or some sort of like religious figure for like 4 Halloweens in a row.
That's crazy. And at that time I was a wrestler with face paint for like 3 in a row.
Hey, man, it's easy.
And that was a fun party too.
Yeah, bro. I was just talking to somebody about that. We were just talking about having parties at the crib or whatever, and I was working with a homie that came to one of those parties, and he was like, bro, yo, you remember those parties you used to throw at your crib?
Son.
And I was like, damn, because that was a Halloween one. I threw another one. I threw a New Year's party that was like, you couldn't even walk in my house, bro. Like, you couldn't even get upstairs. You couldn't move.
Crazy like
I almost
that?
shot my eye out with a bottle of champagne. Like, opening it, I was like opening it like this, and the fucking cork just shot out right in the middle of the party.
So you already know what it is, man. And from a dude like me who loves to throw parties his goddamn self, son, like, you were killing it early on.
Yeah, man. I had a cheat code, too. I worked at this restaurant at the time called Grey Dog, and that shit was like, it was dope because it was all creatives that worked there, but we had 4 locations. So what I would do is I would just invite everybody at work and be like, yo, invite your people. And then I would invite you guys from music. You know what I mean? So I would just put up little flyers. I used to draw out little flyers like, yo, I got this party, whatever. Make sure you take off or whatever. So I had the cheat code, you know? I had a bunch of people.
That's crazy.
But, yo, man, how's life?
Life is, more, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a fucking, can I curse?
Yeah.
I don't want to sound
this is our shit, man.
All right, cool. Yeah. I don't want to sound like a fucking, one of those like too prissy, too positive niggas or whatever. But life is better than it's ever been, ever. You know what I'm saying? Now, because like I'm focused on the things that I want to do and only the things that I want to do. Like the things that I want to do in my life, not getting caught up in the little bullshit that I may like or not like and giving my energy to shit that doesn't count, man. Like, I've been spending all my time and every dollar on trying to just reach my goals, and being consistent with that and getting rest and eating well and getting good pussy in between is like been keeping me sane. I just moved into a new apartment. Yeah. And so that's cool. It has a washer and a dryer, so they're like my kids.
That's a luxury in New York, bro.
Yeah. Bro, yeah.
Talk to me about living on your own, because last time I hung out with you, you were up in the other apartment.
Right. So yeah, I'm a mama's
How's that life,
boy.
man?
I've been living with my mom my whole life.
Yeah.
So I moved out once when I was like 19, but that was short lived. But now like I have my own shit. So it's weird because it's like, when you're in a house with your mom, it's like you got your room and shit. So I grew pretty much, I was hitting the walls with my growth and shit. Like a fucking crab and slugs, they need to move into bigger shells so they can keep growing and shit. Yep. I got to the new crib and I began to expand, you know what I'm saying, and have more capacity to do shit, more head capacity, you know what I'm saying?
A little less worry.
Yeah,
a little less like,
worry.
you know, you
know
got
what
your
I'm
own
saying?
space.
I could be
know,
more me, do shit the way that
Yeah.
I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So
no smoking in the stairwells anymore.
Right, none of that shit anymore. Even though I got the green light for the crib a couple years before I got out of there. Like, I got the green light for mom's crib. I was in the room blazing, bro. I never left that room after that.
Hell yeah.
But now it's just like I'm growing into my space, man. I'm expanding, and it's just allowing me to do more.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because like you said, like first off, let's pop this bottle too, because let's pop a bottle to celebrating. You know, got your own spot.
You know what time it is, man. Shout out to Bel Air,
bro. Every episode, I bring this up. Radimus came in here the first time. He was like, "Yo, I might have a little connect for you with this Bel Air shit."
Yeah, we did.
I was like, man. I need that Bel Air sponsor. For
yeah,
this.
we did. We knew somebody that was.
Yeah, he was telling me.
I forgot what we did. I think it was his album release party. Was like Bel Air sponsored it a little bit.
Yo, the album release, bro. That was fire.
That shit was crazy.
Fucked up that night.
Yeah,
we all had personal bottles of champagne.
Yo, bro, we were wilding out,
fun,
bro.
right?
That was fucking amazing. Anytime bro, we do some shit like that, it always ends up being an amazing night, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Where
bro.
was that? Where was that at again? What studio was that?
I don't know, bro. It was some loft in the city, bro.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it.
It was in Midtown. I know that.
Yeah, but it was legendary.
Yeah, man. Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers to that, my man, Jake.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, we've known each other for a long time. So, I kind of want to stick on the whole feeling of you kind of like being in this space now where you're like ready to move forward. Because I mean, we've had conversations just like through Instagram and shit. I don't think we've really ever like personally chatted about it. But like you're very vocal about like some of the hardships you go through, and like you're very adamant about putting your words out there and shit.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear you say I'm in a space now where it's like, and I think a major part of that is probably because you're on your own now. You know what I mean? Like
it's less stress, bro. Like I cut a lot of dead weight, you know what I'm saying? And if I didn't cut it, that shit cut me. Yeah. And it just like the new space is good, you know? And like you said, bro, I'm a dude who's known for like wearing my heart on my sleeve and publicly wilding out whenever pushed to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now it's like, dude, I really got some semblance of peace, man. And my peace used to be chaos, but now my peace is dead ass just like peace. Yeah. So
how did you manage through that shit? Like how did you come out on the other end still ready to go, you know?
So you got to remember who you are. And sometimes when you go through shit, you immediately forget who you are. You start doubting yourself and bullshit like that. So I would say shout out to my friends and my family and everybody who was around me that reminded me who I was and kept drilling it into my head until I kind of remembered who I was. You know what I'm saying? And then I was also a dude that was like too humble, you know what I'm saying? If you could say such a word or some shit like that, like
how so?
You know me, I always say thank you and please and shit, but I was the dude who wouldn't even tell myself that I was the shit, even when other people was telling me that, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. It's like
kind of held me back. I didn't even believe that I was doing the good things that I was actually doing.
You know what it is? They call what they call that, right?
What is that?
Imposter syndrome.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel the same way about certain shit too. And I think that also, well, basically, let's like describe like imposter syndrome. It's like basically like how you describe like you make music and people praise you for your music and you say that and they say that it's great and you know, but this may not be the example that you think of on a regular, but I'm just saying an example. But like you put out this music, you put out this project, everybody's like on your shit about it, right? But deep down you're like, why do people even fuck with, like, you know what I mean? Like, like why do people even really, it's just self-doubt, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because it seems like we get so used to like getting in that zone that when we start to change, it's like, nah, I can't change that habit. Like I can't change that perspective.
Right. So my thing was like, you know, believing that I deserved the shit. It was like, yeah, I'm good. People would be like, yo, you the shit, man. I'm like, thank you. But because I didn't have this or this amount of fans or views or these cosigns that I was saying, you know, yeah, I'm all right, but I'm still working hard, this, that, and the third. And that was taking a toll on me because at the end of the day, I was never being pleased with the shit that I was actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Knowing that I deserved those accolades, even when I'm, you know, working at a base level and shit. So now I'm in in a space where it's like, yo, I'm Madwiz. This is what the fuck I do. I completely believe in that shit 100%, and we will reap all benefits that's coming. If you fuck with me, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing exactly what I'm trying to get you to react exactly how you're reacting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's a wild thing to get to that place where you're like able to accept that. But I also think that being like that also adds to the effect of being a real talent. Because you're never satisfied, right? You're always looking for, that could have been better. I could have did this better, right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's like a double-edged sword, right? It could be like, it's a positive and a negative. Because it can be the negative because you could get up in your head like, man, this isn't me. People are just bullshitting me, man. Like, and I deal with that a lot too, man. I used to deal with that a lot when I was DJing. And people would be like, yo, you killed it. And I'm like, bro, I felt like I fucked up so many times. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, like, I wasn't feeling that at all. And people would come up to you and be like, man, or like book you again. And you're like, why are they?
Right. But that's, and them doing that is way more important than anything you said to be down on yourself. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's like you have to tell yourself to shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Man.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man. Did you ever take any like actions to kind of correct those things? Do you take therapy? Did you do any of that type of shit?
Therapy here and there I've dabbled in, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's really good,
I
man.
need to do some consistent shit. You know what I mean? Like, I have to get on that, but I haven't had a schedule to be consistent or whatever. So other than that though, but like I also, do the self-therapy thing. Like I read, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm always doing the soul searching and shit like that. Always figuring out what I can do to be more efficient in this world. You know what I'm saying? So I do kind of like self-soothe and kind of, fix those little things within myself. Sometimes I do fucking shrooms. Weed keeps me good.
Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I was microdosing over the summer on mushrooms, like pretty consistent, like every weekend going to the beach. Not like tripping out, you know what I mean? Not like losing my mind type shit. But just taking a little bit here, taking a little bit there. Bro, I honestly felt the happiest I felt ever, bro, this past summer. Right. I mean, given I had a lot of circumstances, I had a really good job, I was making that money, like there was a lot of factors, but on top of that, it was just like I felt like my mental was like my thought patterns had changed a little bit. It was like it rewired, you know?
That shit helps, bro. Like that shit helps, bro. That shit is dead ass healing, bro. And whatever wounds you got, them shits will stitch that shit.
Tell me, take me back to your first time. Have you ever like gone full force with the mushrooms, or you just ever microdose?
Nah,
talk to me about your first time.
I don't microdose, bro.
Oh,
like,
okay, word.
I do apes.
Word.
My first time doing an eighth was when Fifth God made us. Shout out to Fifth God.
Yeah, shout out to Fifth. We gotta get him in here too, man. I know he's always traveling.
Yeah, like maybe it was like 3 or 4 years ago. He made us like shroom tea and shit, and we was in Queens. We was at my homie Figgy crib at the time, and it was me, History, M's, Fig, a couple of other dudes was with us. I'm forgetting right now, but that was the first time I did shrooms, bro. And I remember, we drank the tea and we was chilling and all of that. And I went outside and I hit one blunt. And it was like the first hit, bro. Like that shit hit me, bro. And I said, yo, I love everything.
Was it daytime or nighttime?
It was nighttime.
Oh, so you went first time nighttime. Oh, okay.
And I was with my homies, you know what I'm saying? I think that was mad key for my first time because I do shrooms alone a lot, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I can always do shrooms with that group of people that I did shrooms with the first time. Yeah. Like, no matter what, it's like we're all linked, like on that journey and shit.
It is funny, right? How that works. Like, man, I've had some crazy, like real deep conversations with people off that shit. And it's fun, man. I remember back my first time though, it was like me and like 4 other people. This was in Florida. And I took like an eighth or whatever. That was my first time ever taking an eighth. I had done like a half eighth before that and like, like a little microdose or whatever. But I took the full eighth and we were on the beach. And this is in Miami. And so we were on the beach. We took it at like 12 o'clock. Me and one of my friends, we lost the other people we were with, bro, for like 6 hours, bro. Lost them in the park that we were at. We couldn't find them.
That's what happened.
Bro, we couldn't find them, right? So we're like, yo, all right, fuck. Let's go back to the car. Let's go back to the car and see what happened. Like, see if they're there, right? And it's like, we like get to the main road. There's mad cars. So we're like, oh, shit. Like, how the fuck are we going to make it across? Are we going to make it across? And we finally make it across. In the van, I'm telling you, this is like 4 hours, bro. Right. In the van, there was a note. The people that we were with figured that we would probably come back to the van looking for them. So they left a note and said, hey, we're here. We couldn't find y'all. We're going to be here for like the next hour or two. Come down to this restaurant. Right. And that's how we found them. But it was literally like from daytime to nighttime getting lost in this beach park.
Off an eighth of shrooms.
Off an eighth of shrooms, bro.
Dude. That's crazy.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
fun.
sure that shit was fun.
It was definitely a time to remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And then ever since then, bro, like, yeah, I'll always do my little AP shroom trips and shit like that. And I have gone, you know, to the far reaches of the universe. I've been right to the beginning and seen why. You know what I'm saying? So,
I gotta get back. I'm gonna get back on that over the summer. I stopped doing it during the winter because it's like you can't even be outside enjoying it and shit. You know what I mean? Like I like to be at the beach or something or going hiking. You know what I mean? Hiking is where it's at.
Like, so yeah, everybody's different and shit like that. When I'm on shrooms, I just like to get in my head and just like really go deep inside myself and fix those things and become like stronger, more powerful. That shit is illmatic, bro. So thank God for shrooms. Yeah,
real shit. Talk to me about smoking weed, man. I know I'm in a weird process, bro, because I used to smoke a lot of weed. I should say used to. I just stopped 2 days ago. I'm like taking a break, a little hiatus.
Okay.
I can't say I'm quitting, but it's gonna be a long hiatus. It's gotta be because I'm coming from smoking an ounce a week, bro.
I understand, bro. You know? Come on.
So
it's me.
I just felt like I was like, honestly, bro. I felt like I was sitting in my house doing nothing all day, and I was cool with it.
Yeah.
I would just smoke weed and watch and find new music all day on YouTube, whatever. 2, I just like felt like I was dumb. I was getting dumb, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I realized I couldn't be I'm not the dude that can like smoke here and there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I smoked once, and next week I'm smoking like chain smoking. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know, man. After like 8-9 years of smoking like heavy, I'm just like, bro, I need a break, bro.
Right.
I need to like straighten out my mind and like.
You gotta do what's good for you, man. I think about that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes.
It's fucking hard, bro. It's hard. It's day 2. I'm already like.
I know, bro. I know what's up, bro. It's like, yo, look. I've been smoking consistently since I was 14 years old.
Oh, you were an early bloomer. See, I didn't start till I was 19, bro.
I was an early bloomer, and when I was 21, I took a break because I went to a court-ordered rehab. So I went to break, and I took a break. Nah, man, it was court-ordered, so it was like go to jail or go to rehab.
Oh, okay.
I'll go there, stop smoking or whatever, and these people are like. I mean, I did therapy too there, so that shit was cool. And I came home and I didn't have the desire to smoke because I was there for so long. I was in LA.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the desire to smoke.
How long did they keep you there?
1 month.
1 month, okay.
Thank God it was in LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was going to be somewhere upstate New York in some dirty ass place. And I was like, yo, can I just go wherever? And it was like, yeah, like you can go to whatever rehab. And I found one in LA and like Southern California and Orange County that fucking accepted my insurance. It was the most beautiful place in the world. Backyard was the beach and all of that. So I didn't really need to smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I came back and was like, all right, well, I don't really need to smoke. And I took like a 9-month break, bro. Yeah. So that was cool. You know what I mean? Like, and then I got right back on it and shit. I'm kind of functional on weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing everything I've ever done. So
yeah, same. It's just,
I just got to see one day. I think that one day I'm going to see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not smoking.
I think for me, another thing was just the haze. Like the constant, like, kind of like haze I was in. I would daydream a lot.
Yeah.
And like when people were talking to me, I would forget what we were talking about like halfway in the middle of our conversation.
Right. I do that anyway, bro. Like I'm that kind of guy anyway. So people know that that's not the weed. People be talking to me and be like, what? You know what
yeah, man. I got sick of like, I was just like, damn, bro. I don't know. I just needed to like take a break.
Bro.
You know?
Well, congratulations, bro. You know I support that, bro. I support whatever you want to do, man.
Thank you, man.
Like anything to better yourself.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, let's talk about music, man.
Let's talk about it.
What you got going on? You been in the studio lately? I know we're gonna talk about your track. We played the intro to it, or we played it on the intro. But let's talk to me a little bit about music, because there's a couple things I want to touch on. I got some notes.
Okay.
I got some notes.
Okay.
I made sure I brought notes for you, bro. Even though I know you, I was just like, I need to get a couple little things. Had to ask some couple things. But yeah, talk to me about your music space right now. What's going on?
When I moved, no, fuck that. Before I moved, bro, I brought my favorite mic, my studio mic, the Aventone C587, whatever bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy condenser mic, $800. I did it because I seen it was the mic we had in the studio. It was the mic that Fifth God had. Like, I had been used to recording on it. I said, fuck it. I spent the bread on the mic. Got the rest of the equipment going. Got my, interface, all of that popping and shit. And I started recording in the house. I got the Chaotica eyeball and started recording in the house. I had an album last year. It was called God's Gold Teeth. I recorded that entire thing in my crib, mixed it, edited it, all that. We didn't have shit to do. It was quarantine. So I just learned how to do all of these things, straight up. I was already making my own beats.
Okay, see, I didn't know we were allowed to talk about this. See, I didn't know if I could bring this guy up.
See, this is the all right, I'm going around, and it's like one by one.
We'll stay with Madwiz first. Stay with Madwiz first.
One by one, I'm fixing this shit, bro, because I fucking killed him years ago and told people, I'm like, bro, all right, it's me. You know what I'm saying? And it was like 5 weeks later, people were like, yo, what's good with him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, when did you? Because I remember you broke the news to me when I came to your house that one time.
Right.
You were like, yo, like.
Yeah, like if you were close enough to me, like there was no option for you to. Thank you, bro.
Feel free to grab it whenever you want. Yeah.
There was no other way for you to know unless you were that close to me. So once you got to the crib or some shit like that, I was like, yo, dude, I'm producing all of this shit, bro, under an alias. But now it's like I'm feeling backlash from that because people are still asking me about that, and I'm trying to get it out there that it's me. Like I've been producing it. It was me with a mask on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how would you? So what would you do now? Would you switch it back to your original? Like, do you still write that name?
I don't at all.
So you just write produced by Madwiz
produced
now.
by Madwiz. Like it's written there and shit like that, But it's just the residuals and all of that. So I'm figuring out Tokyo Tim for everybody that's watching at home.
Tokyo Tim.
I produced under the alias Tokyo Tim from 2010 up until 2018. I didn't want anybody knowing that I was producing. I was a dumbass. Now I'm trying to get everybody to know that I produce because I'm trying to make money off my fucking production. It was me. If you have listened to Madwiz any time before 2018, all the way up until now, it was me. I am the man that's producing all of the tracks, all right? I am Tokyo Tim. You feel me?
How did you come up with that name? That's like some.
All right. So I have a rhyme book. Like one of my first rhyme books. It's like the dates on it are 2005. So I think that was my rap name then.
What was it? Tokyo. That was your rap name.
Then, at first and shit. I always call myself Tokyo Tim because I like Godzilla. So everybody knows I like Godzilla so much, and it was just all about Japan and Tokyo and shit. So whatever. That was my first rap name.
What's your fascination with Godzilla? Just fuck with him.
Yo, it's just like, son, it's just like that thing from my childhood that I just never let go. You go to my crib, there's toys. I got all the tapes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I got the fucking collectibles, action figures, all of that, bro. But when I was a kid, we went to go see Godzilla in 1998, the first American one and shit. I thought it was trash. I was like, this is bullshit. I was 5 years old, crying in the theater. My dad took me across to Tower Records, I believe, or whatever, and we went to the or the Shaolin Temple. It was either or, one of those video stores. And he got me like 2 Godzilla Heisei movies from 1991, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Mothra. I went home, liked it, loved it, never stopped, found out the motherfucker had 25 movies, bro. Went on a quest all the way till I was 18 to fucking watch every single Godzilla movie, ended up finishing by 16. And that was it, bro. And I love Godzilla. It's just like a fandom that I've been part of since I was a kid. It is something that I have never grown out of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the weirdest thing, bro. When I went outside, like, I maintained that shit through high school, when I started getting pussy, when I started gangbanging, when I was being outside. Like, every single thing, no matter what phase I've been in my life.
Yeah.
Always love Godzilla, nigga.
Yeah,
Word.
That's funny. How do you feel about the new ones? I never really watched any of that type of shit when I was growing up. You know what I mean?
You know what? I fuck with Legendary's Godzilla, the 2014 and the new one, the King of the Monster shit. But now I'm having a little problem because in a couple of days, the Godzilla vs. Kong is gonna come out. I hate King Kong. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though my favorite Godzilla movie is Godzilla vs. King Kong from 1962. I hate King Kong because, like, they always, like, give him a crazy power boost, you know what I'm saying? Like, and make him beat Godzilla. Like, if you watch the old one, Godzilla is whooping his ass for an hour and a half until the last 10 minutes. Then thunder strikes King Kong, and then all of a sudden he gets so powerful. In this one, it looks like they're trying to make Godzilla the bad guy, and they got King Kong talking to children. So once you see a motherfucker talking to children in an American movie, he usually always wins, you know what I'm saying? Like the Iron Giant, whatever, and shit like that. It would be a big-ass swerve if they have Godzilla kill him in this movie, but I don't think that it's gonna happen. And I think that is bullshit that King Kong would be able to beat Godzilla in any way, shape, or fashion. So fuck him, you know what I mean? But I'm still gonna go see it because I have to. It's my duty as a fan.
Yeah, it's funny because I was watching. I remember to bring that up, or I remember that I was gonna ask you about that shit too because I was watching the the Dave Chappelle skit the other day.
Right. Blackzilla.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was watching that shit. That's funny, man. Let's stay on the fuck, what was I gonna talk about?
Music.
The music stuff, but no, I kind of want to go back to like the childhood, like the growing up shit, because that's something I've always wanted to like get to know more about you, like the whole gangbang side. Like I know your blood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Talk to me about like that, because that's like always super interesting to me, because where I grew up, that wasn't like that. In Florida, it's like in Deerfield, especially where I grew up, it's neighborhoods.
Yeah,
it's not gangs. I mean, the neighborhoods are gangs. It's
yeah.
It's the neighborhood. Sealand,
Right.
like the school I went to had Sealand. We had we had Sealand, Doom City, and some other one, but they all didn't fuck with each other.
Wow, which
know
one
what I
were
mean?
you?
I was neutral, bro. I lived in Lighthouse Point, dog. I just went to school in the hood. You know what I mean?
Right, shout out to Lighthouse Point.
LHP.
But
Talk to me about that shit, like growing up like that in New York, bro.
This is
it's
crazy, man. Cause like here I am standing in front of you as a grown ass man, and it's like it's so different. Like it's not something that a lot of dudes, they wear their gang shit, like they put that shit on their chest, and they're all like, I'm big blood, big crip, whatever, this, that, and the third. But I have been blood since I was fucking a teenager, like 14 years old, bro. So it was something that I got into because it was the streets and it was the cool thing to do at the time. But it's not something that I have stopped doing because I've found meaning in it. Like once I was 19 and 20, that's when I got with my real set, the niggas my hood that I fuck with now. And those guys, my brothers there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have inspired me in ways that I've never been inspired, like street-wise and man-wise, you know what I'm saying? So I fuck with my dudes. Like, I like being Valentine, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the people.
What you mean? What do you mean?
Valentine's my set, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, in blood, they got the original 5. And, Nine Trey is one of them. But Valentine, you know what I'm saying? That's mine. And we are, like, just the most tightly knit community of blood niggas ever, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not my hood, bro. It's like, it started in the Bronx. So it's mad people from New York. So when you in a set, like, there could be niggas that's down with your shit from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Queens, wherever. But, everything has to link up and go back to the books, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything has to link up and be official. You're supposed to be able to trace your shit all the way back to your big fool. And just with us, I got niggas in the Bronx, Brooklyn, and my big homie was Greasy. When he came home from the pen, I was his first drop when they reopened those books. And me and him, you know what I'm saying, with my bro Juice and my bro Young Bloody, E, we built that shit up, you know what I'm saying, to a point where it's like we not even just a gang, we a business, a conglomerate and shit like that. So it's for elevation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have been down with it no more if there wasn't nothing that I could be proud of. Yeah. But I'm proud of my niggas as men, from my big homie all the way down and shit. And it's like being part of a fucking pirate gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like being a fucking pirate or a group of raiders that fucking go across the desert, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just try to live an abundant life and shit. So I'm proud of being blood, and it's not something that I have to scream from the top of the roof either. Yeah. Like, if you know me, niggas know I'm blood. Niggas know I've been blood. Nigga, I'm not 6'9". We don't have to swing the flag everywhere because I mean this shit, and I'm actually somebody in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it means more to me than just colors and being outside screaming that you down with this nigga, you down with that nigga, and shit like that. Like, my shit is, I stand on something very solid, being blood.
So what's that like? What was it like growing up? I mean, because how'd you get put on? You got put on, or you got jumped in, or what?
It was different coming up because that's when niggas was jumping niggas in and all that. You had to fight, walk the line, do whatever, bro. But it was like
fight for like 30 seconds or whatever.
Right, son. But to me, in my case, I feel like that was all like teenage shit, kiddie shit. That's what we thought it was. Like, shit, nigga, you still gotta run a 31 now to get in the set, to do whatever you gotta do. When you on 5 Love, you got a problem with a nigga, whatever. Like, sometimes you still gotta run a 31. But at the end of the day, everything that niggas thought it was as a kid, we not running around cutting niggas, shooting niggas, fighting, jumping niggas to get in the gang, trying to recruit all day just to have a bunch of pussy niggas with us when it's time to rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not no mass recruitment shit like that. So everything that I thought it was when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying, changed once I became an adult, and I really had to get on the other side and look at it differently, you know what I'm saying, and really, really, really become real right. You know what I mean?
Talk to me, like, how did like the older homies, how did they embrace you when you started like rapping? Did they kind of like, yo, like, you gotta rap, bro? Like, you really, you know what I mean? Did they keep you? What they do? How they handle that? Well,
part of the reason that anybody would respect me on a street level is because I don't really put myself in that kind of box. Like, people knew that I was gonna do whatever I wanted to do anyway. So it's like, I remember a long time ago when people thought that I was just like, I remember there was this big misconception of me, like when I was like 13, 14, that I was just like a bookworm. I was terrible in school, bro. Like, I was terrible. Like, I was smart, you know what I'm saying? I could read my ass off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a 98 on my English Regents. I passed all those Regents with flying colors and shit like that, but my grades was trash. Like, I was never a schoolboy, ever. And there was a misconception about me around that time. It's like, niggas thought I was a schoolboy because I wore glasses.
I was about to say, were you wearing glasses back then?
Right, I was wearing glasses back then. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I used that, and I remember getting mad offended by that and using it as an excuse to become more violent and debaucherous and do more bad shit.
Yeah, just being middle school.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just doing more bad shit trying to prove a point, but also because that's really who I was. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm not what you think I am. And when I have that call to action, I always rise to the call of action, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? Whenever I'm pushed to do some shit, I do it, you know what I'm saying? So being a product of my environment and being around certain shit that I thought that I had to do, I did those things, you know what I'm saying? The big homies, they knew that I rap because I've been rapping forever. Everybody always supported that.
Yeah, when did you start rapping?
I've been rapping since
you
I don't remember.
Since you don't. All right, work perfect.
I don't even remember, bro. There's stories of me rapping when I was a baby and shit like that. But other than that,
they got your own videos.
Yeah, I can't remember the start of it. You know what I'm saying? I remember being 14 in junior high school and thinking, all right, I want to do this rap shit with my life. So how that tied into being blood is just like, the homies always supported my rap shit. Everybody did, son, but they also just let me be my own man. Like, I was never the mascot, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get as dirty as the next man, you know what I'm saying? I put in as much pain as the next man, bro. I'm willing to get in the fray as much as the next man. And people have allowed me to do that, bro. They allowed me to bang when I wanted to bang, you know what I'm saying? And supported me when I wanted to rhyme, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool. It's not like they try to shelter me or anything like that. And I'm thankful for that because I wouldn't want to be sheltered, bro. Yeah. I'm a bad nigga who likes to do bad shit and go outside and wild out. So let me do it when I fucking want to. And they have. So thank the Lord for them.
Yeah, man. Fuck. I was middle school, man. I remember like I said, man, I used to, I've seen like kids come and go, bro. Like I grew up with kids that just went far off, you know what I mean? Like you had a path, you know what I mean? You knew what you wanted to do at the end of the day. Like some people, that's their life. They want to gangbang for the rest of their life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I know plenty of people that like took that route that are in jail right now, bro. And I'm like, damn, dog. Like,
right. But then you got to remember, son, motherfuckers might not regret it, bro. Like, this is what you got to think of. I know niggas that want to kill you, like that want to do bad shit. You know what I'm saying? That want to be gangbangers and want to come and tear shit up. But those niggas is my homies and they show me love and they give me hugs and they do what they got to do to make me feel safe and shit like that. But I know niggas that don't mind doing none of that shit, bro, and then going to jail, doing time, and even fucking dying, son. It's me. Like, I do everything in moderation. I got dreams to fulfill, so I do want to make sure that I don't fucking die before I realize my goals. I don't go to jail before I realize my goals and shit like that. But I'm not letting a nigga play me either, nigga. And everybody knows that shit. So.
Yeah. Let's talk about, I got a specific question from your boy, Brandon.
Brandon, yo.
I got to get him on here, too.
Be live.
Shout out Brandon. Live. Every time
you.
Man, the funniest shit with Brandon, man. I remember when he was, I think I said this when Radman was on here. I met Brandon when he was even 21, right?
Wow.
So I met Brandon. I used to have to there was like two
I don't
events.
know how old Brandon is right
I don't. Yeah, he like we went to this. You know Top Shelf Premium, Mark. You know them.
Yep. I forgot. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about Mark. Looking at you, Mark. We need Madwiz footage. I got it. I got the little bit of footage from Josh. I'm gonna get you the real. Didn't I send you it?
Mark, if I get famous and then y'all decide to put it out when I blow up, I'm suing y'all.
Top Shelf Premium, Mark. He's
Top
got a
Shelf
shop in the
Premium,
city now
shout out
too,
to
so
y'all.
you might have to pull up on him.
All right, everybody, shout out to Top Shelf Premium.
Yeah.
Tell him avoid that cease and desist. Drop my shit down while I'm still not blown.
But
Okay.
he wanted me to bring up this this different path that you're taking, man. This acting path.
Yeah, shout out to the.
Talk to me because I just watched the trailer. I didn't get a chance to watch the movie, The Inner City Rats. But talk to me a little bit about how you kind of got into the space where you felt comfortable, and how did this even come up? Who made this? Who brought the idea to you to get into a movie?
All right, so Sam makes this movie, right?
Sam who?
Garcia.
Sam Garcia.
That's the director of Inner City Rats. He's making this movie. He casted Radimus for it first. The guy who, me and Radimus are homies in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Andre.
So Andre and Pippin. I'm Pippin.
Pippin.
So the
Okay.
guy who was cast for Pippin, Rad said he didn't fuck with like that. Like, I guess he wasn't, meshing with him in that sense of, it's okay. Everybody has a little, rapport. Everybody, his connection is different. Whatever, nigga, I can't diss him because I think he was still in the movie anyway. But Rad was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is fitting, the guy or whatever. And Sam asked him who he, would prefer, who he thinks is,
Who could fit the
role and who he would be able to work with good. And your man just called me. Like, I think they were still in the room when he called me and shit like that. And he wanted me, and he sent me a picture of the script. And he said, just read the lines on the phone. Like, and I said, who to be? And he said, be you. And I read them shits, you know what I'm saying? And Sam was like, all right. And the next thing you know, he hit me up. And so we do the fucking movie, bro. Grueling process. It's the shit, though. It's always fun. And we do the movie.
Talk to me before you talk to me about the process of that. Like,
that shit is ill because you gotta practice. So me and Rad always had to get together, practice our lines and shit like that before shoot day and shit. Meet with the director, just get everything right, outfits and all of that. This is what they want us to bring. This is what they want us to wear. But it's the shoot day that's really the longest. So we shot our scene, and I believe one day. I don't remember if it was more than one day, bro. Because I was smoking in between. That's how cool it was. But, dude, we get on set, you know what I'm saying? We do the little breakfast thing, and then we just start shooting. Like, they want to shoot every scene piece by piece from different angles. We got to wear the mics because they got to use that one track as they do B-roll and shit like that. So I remember shooting the same scenes like 15, 16 times from different angles and shit. And I mean, it was a good ass camera, you know what I mean? Like the camera, they had the big old fucking shit. So it was just hype being part of the process. You don't really get tired. I'm sure that there are actors who are like 40 years in the game. Who are like,
they've been doing that shit forever, bro.
We gotta do this shit again.
Yeah.
But me, I was like, the whole time wanting to put on my best performance.
Have you taken any like acting classes or anything like that? No?
I never did, bro. I've acted like before a little bit, like I've done little dumb shit, like when if it wasn't a music video. I remember my teacher Amatus, shout out to Amatus, Sami Ali.
What school?
The Urban Assembly of Music and Art downtown Brooklyn, right across from Westinghouse. Fun times, bro. But she had me in a video where I was like some thug or whatever, and I shoot somebody and somebody dies and shit. But that was a non-speaking role because it was part of a music video and shit. But I'm always like doing fun shit, acting, just being myself. And Pippin was cool because he was more me, you know what I'm saying? So all I had to do was change his lines up a little bit so I could sound, and I know how to put emotion in anything. If you want me to be sad, I act sad. You want me to be mad, I fucking be mad. It's easy. So I think that I was just fit for the role, but I do see myself doing so much more of it. I think there's a lot more to be done, and I think that Madwiz could do a lot more behind the camera.
Yeah, because I mean, just from the little glimpse I saw you in the trailer talking about robbing the store that you were just in, I was like, looking at you, I'm like, it doesn't look forced. And you can tell when shit's forced, right? I watched the trailer, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the shit look pretty decent. You know what I mean?
I got this, bro. Like, not to brag at niggas, but that's what I was telling niggas at the shoot. It's like, yo, I got this.
You weren't nervous at all?
No.
No?
Nah.
Not even one bit.
Not one bit, bro. Like
Shit.
the hardest part was just like remembering the lines and shit. But then once we got into the groove of that, like it was just pretty much over.
Yeah, after take 12, you probably remember the lines.
Yeah,
you know?
we was killing it, bro. Like we was actually killing it. So I wasn't nervous at all, and I do hope that I get to do more on the acting tip. Definitely.
Yeah, we were talking about. I think I was talking about that with my last guest. He, my boy Alex, he's a Scream Man on the Joe Budden podcast.
Wow.
And he was talking about acting. Same shit, bro. Like I was like, damn, bro. Like I feel like I could do some acting too. You know what I mean? Like I've taken acting classes. Right. You know, I've done some. You know, but I think this is what helped me the most, bro. Like being in front of this camera has eliminated like all this shit. You know what I mean? Like
right.
Because when I was doing radio with Roger and all that, like I wasn't really in the like we didn't have cameras like that back. Like we had cameras back then, but we weren't like documenting shit like we were supposed to. You know what I mean? Like recording shows visually and all that. So like whenever we would do like live events or whatever, I would more like I don't know. I'm like one of those dudes that you just gotta toss me in the situation and it's gonna happen. But if you make me think about it, like if you give me like too much time to think about it, I'm gonna get too much in my head, bro. Just put me in there.
That's
bro.
it, bro. And that was basically the thing with that. Where it was like, yo, no, we're not gonna overthink this. Let's just do it, bro. I don't have to overthink the character. Just throw me in this bitch. And I just did it. You know what I'm saying? So hype shit, bro.
What would be like your ideal role? You know how like actors like those they had their roles that they like playing. You know what I mean? Like what would be your type of character that you would want to be?
Man, honestly, you know how they be redoing Spider-Man like with the Miles Morales and the Peter Parker and the Homecoming shit. Like I want to like
be Spider-Man?
Nah, not fuck Spidey. Spidey's the boy, bro. I fuck with Spidey.
You want some more? Yeah,
I want to be. I'm still. I'll refill.
I got you. I see you holding. I didn't know. You just feel free to grab whenever you want, man.
Like I really want to be like the Homecoming like Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Luke Cage was fire.
He's fire, bro. Like, but I want to make him a younger, more game. They always had him as like a Shaft, Fred Williamson nigga because they started that comic in the '60s and shit. So he's always some like big black. Like, let's make him younger and cooler and a little bit more gangster. Put him back where he's from. You know what I'm saying? And I think Luke Cage is from Harlem.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
is from Harlem. Yeah.
So I would love to like be able to be me and do Luke Cage at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not no muscle bound dude or whatever, but Luke Cage was super strong. He had indestructible
That's what I'm
skin.
saying. Can you wait? So you saying you want to be him?
I want to be Luke Cage,
bro. You gotta put some muscle on.
Nah, I don't. I want to do it without muscle. I'm gonna put a little bit of muscle on, but I don't want to be fucking what's his name, Ronnie Coleman head ass.
Nah, see that's totally different. That's what's the
always
world's
try to
strongest
have
man
him
type
on
Ronnie
that.
Coleman.
Exactly. But yeah, it's that. I want to do my little kaiju movies and shit, bro. But I'm honestly, bro, I would take whatever the fuck comes. Like I'm really like down to experiment and see what's up, bro. Like
would you do all types of movies? Would you do comedies? Would you do?
I do all types of movies, bro.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I do everything, bro. Like as of right now, it's like I want to fucking see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass.
How are you going about that? You going into any open calls, casting calls? You got anybody looking out for you?
Every now and then I do something. I did a casting call for like the Nas joint.
Oh, I remember you didn't you tweet about this?
Yeah, like I put it on Facebook or something like that.
Some shit. I remember. Yeah, I just be
did a casting call about the Nas shit. Like that shit was cool. You know what I mean? I didn't get picked clearly.
Wait, to be Nas?
Yeah, to be Nas.
Okay. That movie hasn't come out yet though,
nah,
right?
It didn't. I don't know what happened. It's supposed to be a biopic, Street Dreams. I don't know if they canceled it. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
But it's probably
shout out to
because
Nas, man. He's got his Grammy.
If it don't come out, it's because they ain't picked me to be Nas. if it do it, okay, sorry, my bad.
Yo.
But yeah. So I do little casting calls there. I answer. You know, I send out my little emails. I got to make up I forgot the fucking name of the website.
You got your headshots?
Yeah, headshots out the ass, bro. You know I do photo shoots all the time, so I got headshots and all of that. So I really got to start putting my feelers out. I just needed more time, you know what I mean? And I'm getting ready to get that time in about a month. So I'm gonna like try one a day, try to get some shit out there.
What you got coming on in a month?
Nah, it's just in a month. I'm just gonna have a more clear schedule. Like I've been working on some things for the past year, and I'm gonna be freed up. You know what I'm saying? So. That's good. I like it.
And it's going to be, I mean, shit, you'll be just in time for the summer, too.
Just in time for the summer. I'm a dangerous man in the summer, so.
What you got planned? You guys got, what's Mogul Club got planned?
Woo! Wee!
Because, yeah, if anybody doesn't know, you're 1/4? 1/3? Is it 4? Or how many members? Because I only know you, History, Critical, and you.
Me, History, Critical, Radimus, Riz.
Oh,
Fuck it. Fifth God, Cutbird, B. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm bugging. Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm just thinking of the
5
original.
rappers, though.
I'm thinking of the rappers.
5 rappers, 5
Rappers.
MCs, 1 DJ.
Yeah, I saw the new video what Critical did, right?
Yeah.
What's up with him?
Yo, Crit's good, but he's in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
He's in Florida?
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's fucking talented, bro.
Yeah, rumor has it he's coming back to the city, bro. He just need to be around some motherfuckers that's, you know what I'm saying?
What part of Florida is he in?
I think
Orlando?
he's in Jacksonville.
Yeah, man. If you're outside of Boca, like Boca and West Palm, like you're just ain't shit happening out there, bro.
Right.
I got
So
some
he's
homies in
quiet.
Jacksonville though.
He's had some time to create, I know. But he's getting ready to come get back in the mix. Everybody's got big plans, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't pretty much disclose everybody's shit individually, but
Yeah.
a lot of all 5 of us, man, are getting ready to make some big ass moves. But
And are some of you guys related?
so this is how it is, bro. All right, for me, history, Riz, cousins.
Blood cousins.
Cousins.
Okay, got you.
Radimus, you know what I'm saying? Then it's B, then it's fucking Critical, and then that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me, History, and Riz. We like the cousins of the group and shit like that. Like our
But y'all
families are
all grew up
close,
together pretty
close,
much.
Close, yeah. We all grew up together.
Okay.
All of us.
When did Mogul Club, like when did you guys all get together?
Critical made Mogul Club.
Ah.
Critical made it in 2011, I think.
Bro,
or
you know what
something
I
like
was watching the other day? The old ass cipher
that. Yeah, bro.
with Rad. You were in it too, right? Critical was there.
Yeah, I was there.
Who else was in it? Was a couple
BD3
people.
was in it.
BD3. Yeah, shout out to BD3. He's always a nice guy when I see him. I haven't
That's
seen
my
him in a
guy,
minute.
bro. That's my guy.
I used to see him all the time with IOD.
Yeah, BD3 and IOD was the shit.
Yeah.
They had Cutbird. We had to stay Cutbird from them. Shout out to BD.
Oh, he had Cupboard first?
Yeah.
Word. I didn't know that.
Word. Shout out.
Was
to BD3,
Cupboard
bro.
was Cupboard around when we were doing like Third Eye shows and shit?
Yeah,
Because
but
that's when BD3 and IO were doing shit together, right?
Right. And I think Cutbird had just been getting down, but we were still needing a DJ. I don't know what Cutbird was doing when Third Eye was happening and shit, but that shit was a good time.
You
bro.
remember those times, bro?
Yeah, I do, bro. A lot of liquor, bro.
It's still there. It's still there. It's under some new
yeah,
name.
got
though.
a new name and shit, bro.
But does the same guy own it?
I don't know, bro. I just remember being so fucking smacked, bro. Drunk, cross-faded, off
Bro.
pills, wilding out.
Do
in
you
Third Eye,
remember?
bro.
Do you remember the battle that happened there between that white dude?
Yeah, bro. I was there. I performed on that card,
Oh, my
bro.
God.
And everybody was
I
standing there.
I DJ'd that shit.
Wow.
Because IOD was performing, and he pulled out the picture. Remember that shit? The white dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, bro. I remember
that was my first
shit,
battle
bro.
ever I've been in. I was like, bro, this shit is
Yo,
intense,
yeah, that shit was
dog.
intense
I
as
had my
hell, bro. I thought
girlfriend
they was
there.
gonna fight, bro.
Yeah, I had my girlfriend there. She's from like my ex-girlfriend. She's from Jersey, like family girl and shit. She
Right.
was just like,
Yeah, son, nah,
Yo.
yeah. You can't bring your girl to that shit, bro. Because that shit was crazy, especially if she not used to no shit like that. Dude, I remember that show, bro. That shit was off the chain, bro. Like that battle, bro. But I remember performing there too, man.
Yeah,
We
man.
did a lot of cards together, Pete.
we did shit, bro. We did a lot, and there's another thing I want to talk to you
You
about.
DJ'd for me before a couple
I
times.
probably DJ'd for you, yeah. I was with IOD for a little bit. You know, I was doing all his shit. So if we were ever on the same bill, I might have fucked around. But you know what it was? I remember. Yo, I just remembered this.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I DJ'd for you, and you gave me a track, and it had all your tracks in one track, and that's
So-
when I knew I fucked with you. That's
I
what
remember that. That's how you told me. You came up to me. You was like, "Bro, thank you, bro." You that because I still do put all my shit on one recording
Bro.
track so I can take my 20 minutes.
Thank you.
That's it, son.
Bro.
So you didn't have to
Dealing with
mix
all the
nothing.
artists that are like sending me one track here, one track
Yeah,
there. They're
nah.
like, and then they switch it up. They're like, oh, I'm gonna perform. And then,
Nah.
and then when I fuck up, they're like, bro, like, I'm like, bro,
This is
what
my
the fuck?
set, bro. I'm like, yo, I know what to do, bro. I remember
just
that, bro.
remembered
Giving you
that.
that shit, be like, yo, just leave it playing.
Just
bro.
yeah, exactly. You just said let it play.
That might have been now, because this is turning into memory time. That might have been on Moffett Street. Remember we used to do the warehouse on
was it the
We used to do that big ass warehouse on Moffett Street in Bushwick. Remember security, bro?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
All
But
right,
I didn't want to bring it up yet.
Okay, we can.
But I don't think it wasn't at that show. It wasn't at that show. It was.
Damn, we did a lot of shit together, bro.
It was at Third Eye.
It was at
100%.
Third? Okay,
100%.
Cool.
100%.
All right.
But yeah, fuck it. Let's talk about that. That night at Moffat Street.
Security,
bro.
Yo, me and Pete done did, but me and Jake, we done did a lot of shit, bro. See, this is good footage, good stories that you're getting right here, bro. Cause every time I'm with this dude, I'm now realizing, yo, I have a good ass fucking time, son.
Bro, it's so funny. We were at this party. You had the yellow jacket on. You just had a yellow jacket.
Bro,
was it a security jacket? Just a yellow jacket?
A yellow bellow jacket. Like,
yeah, just a fucking yellow jacket. And I don't know what we were doing, bro. We were just standing at the front of the door, just chilling. Yeah, and people started walking in. And then somehow the idea came up that we should be security.
Right, son. And we stopped people at the door. It was just one black dude and one white guy standing at the opposite of the hallway right in front. And people were coming in. We were asking to check bags. We were patting down. Yo, we were checking for IDs. Yo. Me and this man did this for like 30 minutes, bro. Drinks in hand and all of that. Dead ass serious. We was, okay, can I look in your purse, please? All right, cool. You're good.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God, bro.
There's
I
no
was waiting to bring that shit up.
Dude, that is a famous story, bro. Like,
that is such a good story.
That's a famous story. We killed that, bro.
This?
Yes, I'll
kill all that, you know.
We killed that shit, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you, my nigga.
Of course, bro. You know what's so funny? Here, fuck it. I'll kill the rest of that. What's so cool about that is another thing I remember from that story was from that night is I didn't really know history at that point.
Oh wow!
And you know what history did? He came up to me that night and gave me a mixtape.
Wow!
He gave me a mixtape.
He was pushing Gods and Pimps, right? Wasn't that the one? Yeah,
I think so. Or was it Beats? Nah, it was a mixtape. It was a mixtape.
Okay.
But I remember he gave it to me, and I don't think I had. Maybe I had met him in passing at that point, but we never really had a conversation. But I remember him giving me the mixtape. He was like, yo, bro, check this shit out. Like, check this shit out when I was like walking home. Mm-hmm. And I remember playing it in my car, and I was like, all right, it's cool. It's cool. But then now I'm like seeing him later on, and I'm like, I know his beats are dope, but I hear him rapping sometimes, and I'm like,
yo, bro, he definitely
fuck with that shit.
Definitely history. Like, yo, with the rapping shit, bro, like, he was always good, bro. But then it was one day, like a couple years ago, where I forgot what rap it was, and this guy just started rhyming.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. It was just
his
like
rhymes just went crazy. Like to match the production.
Yeah.
It's insane how much better he's gotten. Like he hit the gym.
I forgot what it was. I forgot the video that it was that I saw him rapping. I mean, it must have been the one with you and Radimus on the same track. It was an old track.
Nah. That might be on Power. I wasn't on Power.
No, that's not the first time I was like, but I know Power.
Yeah.
I know Power. That's him and Radimus, that crazy ass video and shit.
Yeah.
But there was like, I forgot what it was, man. I forgot what song it was. But I was just like, damn. And you know what's so funny about him? Or the vibes I get from him is like he's like on his Diddy shit.
Yeah.
That's like the vibe I get from him.
You know, his nickname is 98 Diddy. So,
oh, word?
Yeah. We definitely dude, that man is the shit, bro.
Yeah,
he's
man.
like the battery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For us and all of that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I see. Yeah, I mean, it's just dope to see. Like I always see him like shouting out his little brothers and his family and all that.
That's
and
what
like,
it's about, man.
You know what I mean? And
You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate that because he's not that dude. Like he's dope, but he's not the dude that's like bullshitting on Instagram all day. You know what I mean? Like it's a point.
You gotta respect him, bro, because he knows that it's bigger than him.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even have the humility or capacity to be that humble to even say that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like history does it for a cause that's beyond him, nigga. Like it's not about what he wants, you know what I'm saying? It's about what he wants for this culture and his family and his friends, you know what I'm saying? So niggas gotta keep history there always.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with him. I always felt like he was like a super nice dude. The last time I think I hung out with all them, I was in the studio on Broadway with them at one point. Mm-hmm. I think that might have been the last time I hung out with everybody like all at once.
Right.
But yeah, him and I always have good combos, man.
Right.
Smoking in the studio and shit.
You know his birthday's the day after mine and shit. So
Sheesh. When's your
we
birthday?
always double celebrate. March 3rd, bro. You've been to my birthday parties before.
I know, but that's when you didn't hit me up, man.
Which one?
Remember I texted you. I said, yo, if you got people over at your house.
I
said, bro.
You texted me like days before I was
I
having
did,
people
I
at
did.
my house. Bro.
Nah, because you were like,
bro. My bad. I should have went all the way back, though. That's my fault, bro.
I'm just fucking with you. Because, yeah, now you were like, yo, should I have people over? I was like, yep. But I think I was like, yo, if you have people over, let me know. I'll come over there, man. I'll check it out. That's when I was smoking too. So I was like, man, we definitely gonna smoke up some weed.
Yeah, don't worry about it. When you get back, we'll be back, nigga. I ain't going nowhere. So whenever you decide to pick up the blunt, you just hit me up first.
I got you. Yo, I wanna play something for you.
Play me.
And I wanna get your rat. I want you to see it.
Look at these niggas out here killing each other. It's all that damn hip hop. Everybody wanna be some damn rapper.
I don't hear it in my
Man, you better wrap these nuts up. Hey.
You don't hear it? That's weird.
Like I can hear your voice and all of that.
Let's see. Hold up. We might be.
Look at these niggas.
Now you hear it. Okay, there we go.
It's all that damn hip hop.
Oh man, come on.
Everybody wanna
Come
be
on,
some
man.
damn
Come on,
rapper.
bro. Come on.
Come on.
Dude,
I gotta let it
Come
play
on.
for a minute.
yo, come on. All right, we do have to let it play, bro. Because
I
people
gotta
don't
let
even know what it is. I would have stopped it right here.
How does this make you feel, bro?
I will still perform this if I want to, bro.
hard, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand, bro. I don't make.
This shit came out in 2013.
Wow.
It's 2021.
How many views that shit got?
Okay.
Wow.
But I saw this shit on World Star.
I remember I put it on World Star. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna put this video up on the screen when we watch it too. So
and bricks. I eat Lucky Charms and tricks with ham grits and waffles. The smell be like getting your nostrils. The whole operation a debacle. Just walk carefully like our raps be colossal. And as the now you not so excited as you was just to try and get some buzz. So what's up? Come on, man.
damn, bro.
Come on, bro. Look. So like I said, bro, I feel like when I make music, bro, this is what I'm saying, bro. Pete, Jake, when I blow, bro, when I get on, bro, when this shit really comes to a head, like, yes, I have accumulated many fans, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a foundation, like, we get enough plays, enough views and shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm a real rapper now, bro.
Yeah.
But when I take this shit, man, to the heights that I want to take it to, bro, like, on the charts and all of that shit, bro, I promise you, I'm force feeding niggas my old shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm force feeding it. Niggas is gonna know
That shit is hard,
track,
bro.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
shit is hard.
I don't make music like my shit doesn't. To me, it doesn't play out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if I made a track like that in 2013, to me, bro, if I still want to perform it, still bring it back, then I will, bro. My shit does not have shelf life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like my shit, I try to make it so that I can perform any one of the songs I made back in the day now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm very proud of Check It Out. What
That
You
shit
Got
is
For Me.
hard,
That's
bro.
my first video, bro.
And you know what? That's your first video?
That's my first video ever, bro.
Okay. Yeah, man. Come on.
That's my first video
If that's
ever,
your
bro.
first video, bro, you know how many rappers put out. Bro, have you ever seen a lot of rappers' first videos?
Yo, I have, bro. I have. And we was really doing it. So, like, I got to shout out. Because you know Coda the Friend shot that back in the day.
No, I didn't know that. I got put on to him late throughout the years, but
Okay,
I know
yeah.
he's kind of doing his thing.
He was doing Flight Boys, the Ape and
Flight
Chimp
Boys,
shit.
that's okay. Yep.
And then he had Ape and Chimp. It was him. He had a partner or whatever. And he was shooting shit. And he shot the shit out of that. And he shot a couple of my videos after that, Paralysis and Dramatic.
Paralysis, that's the one where you come out of your body on the
when
couch,
I come
right?
out my
It's black
body
and
on the
white.
couch, yeah. But here's where it also started for me because you know from House Special on, I've edited all those videos. Like
Yeah.
for every video after House Special, I edited, but I love my videos because I always write the treatments for them. You know what I'm saying? So the way that they look is always the way that I wrote them down to look and shit.
That's
like
fuck.
that.
That's
So,
cool, man.
Shout out to that, man.
Yeah, I remember I showed you guys some. You gained some Florida followers when I showed some people that shit. I think
Wow.
when I moved back to Florida because I moved back in like it was like my 5th year in New York. I moved back in like 2014 for a year.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, once you live in New York for that long, only thing my homies all give me shit about this because I'm always talking about people from New York and things from New York. And I'm just like, bro, what do you expect? I live here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So it's interesting. And it's dope to see you come from that to the new shit. The like this, like that.
Yo, yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that track because you got nipples out on the video and shit. You grabbing on
real,
chicks'
bro.
asses.
I had to tell the editor's like, yo, y'all gotta fucking take some of them titties out, bro. This shit is going on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yo. So I fucking like that. Fuck, man. Like, it was 718 Madwiz. I made a song called This Is How You Touch Her. Mm-hmm. Video, all that. I had 2 naked girls, my very good friends, Brittany and Mia. Were in that video.
Shout out
with
Brittany
me.
and Mia.
Shout out to Brittany and Mia. That was the one with the pink one with all the flowers and shit like that, where I was just sitting with them. And I mean, Jake, I've always wanted to be a fucking sex symbol. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows my favorite artist is Prince.
You got that Prince shit. I feel
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like, everybody knows that, bro. So it was like, I remember when I used to be scared. Like, back then I never did that. We'd check it out, what you got for me. Like,
yeah, that's like some old school shit. Yeah,
to do anything to like express my sensuality or whatever, and this, that, and the third. But to be honest, like, you know what I'm saying, women and, you know what I'm saying, just the softness of everything is kind of essential to my life and my process and shit like that. Those are still gangster rhymes on like so like that. Like, niggas don't really hear what I'm saying. Like, I'm still spitting the same shit that I'm spitting on Check It Out What You Got For Me. Like, but just with a different vibe, different beats, just trying to explore different ambiances and different feelings and shit like that. And now with this new sex symbol shit that I be on, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is right on brand for Madwiz. Like, it's all coming together the way that I pictured it. Like,
bro, I put you, I don't know if you saw it before you came here. Let's see if we can put that shit up real quick. I got one of my favorite lines off that shit. Let's see.
And not licks ain't the easiest fix, so don't
you on my story, dog.
Crazy, bro.
Madwiz got rhymes to clean the skin. Neutrogena, Aveeno, Pelli, no Greeno. At some point you just
on.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's those rhymes, bro. It's like Neutrogena, Madwiz got rhymes to clean the skin. Neutrogena, Aveeno, Pelli, no Greeno. At some point you just start caring about your bitches. Yeah, they about the riches. Scary how I'm indifferent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just more game. You know what I'm saying? My shit is more streamlined, more focused up.
Yeah.
And I just feel good. Like, this shit is just becoming more refined, my nigga, and I'm becoming balanced and everything. Like, Check It Out What You Got For Me. I was just straight up like hardcore lyrical rapper, just that and the third. I'm gangster. I'll stomp you out. That's established now, bro. Like, everybody knows that's established. I want to bring something else to it, and I don't want to bring it in favor of something else. You know what I'm saying? I just want to bring it all together and make it mesh. So that's why the rhymes are still as hardcore, but the videos is more sensual now. The beats can go different places and shit like that. Like, the formula's changing.
I fucked with that last video, the one he shot in Cali.
Me and Rad?
Yeah, I fucked with that a lot.
Yeah, Solange is fire, bro.
Yeah,
that ass. We
got
got
pink do-rag and all
we got
that.
another one coming too. We gotta finish that shit. We shot 2, me and Rad, in LA. So we got another one to do.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rad, bro. Like, I tell a lot of people about him, man.
Good guy.
He's a super good guy, bro. But like, yeah, I mean, that new shit. It's interesting to hear Radimus on a drill beat.
Yeah, man.
It was interesting to see that.
It's interesting, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does need to. Because remember, this is hip hop, bro. So it's like we shouldn't confine ourselves to one style.
Yeah.
And me and Rad, we made a pact to each other back in the day that we was gonna be the best rappers in the world.
Yeah.
At 14 years old, we said we was gonna do that. And what would we be if we couldn't fucking rip every single beat that somebody put in front of us?
It's just about to be crazy, bro. Because in 3 to 5 years, bro.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna be different.
And that's why I'm staying focused.
You know? And it sounds kind of crazy. Like, it sounds kind of crazy to be like 3 to 5 years, but that's nothing, bro. Like, there's gonna be so much shit that happens in between that.
Right.
That leads to that 4 or 5 year mark.
Right.
That when that 5th year rolls around, you got that fucking,
right.
You know what I mean? There's just so much shit that happens in between, you know?
Right. We've been bubbling up crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This whole time just establishing ourselves in this city, in this community with our people, making our teammates, bro. Like, think about how long we've known you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we've known the community and the community's known us for that long. So when it's time for me, Rad, History, Riz, whoever, to be in front of those national odds, we know that at home where we started, we got a base of people that support us, that will root for us, nigga, that will be down for us, that will help us, that we can come back to.
Yeah.
All of that. We're so proud of the shit that we've built, and we can't wait to see where it goes.
Shit, man. Summer's coming up, too. Shit's about to open up.
Yes,
Shows
bro.
about to be back.
Yes, bro.
You got anything
I'm
planned for
back,
that?
bro. Yo, you know I used to love performing, bro. You know I loved it, bro.
Yeah, I miss pulling up on people and shit.
God damn, bro. So now that it's back and shit like that, like I cannot wait to like get back out there and do some raps.
I'm thinking, but I feel like by like, because they say like everybody's gonna be able to be vaccinated by like May. So June, July, fall shows. Fall shows definitely gonna be.
Fall shows are gonna be great.
I think fall shows are definitely gonna happen. Summer is a little iffy.
Right.
You know, could change.
Right.
But fall, I feel like, all right.
Yeah, we got to get in.
Y'all
there
back
and
into
get them venues too, bro,
Yeah.
because they're gonna be cheap too. So fuck it. I think I'm gonna throw a little something. I might that ass. Bro.
Yeah.
But I'm hyped, man. That's it.
Summer's got a lot of shit, man. It's a lot of shit in store for a lot of people, man. A lot of people are like ready to get back to life. Like,
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am. I've spent
yeah.
this
How did
time
that
building.
Yeah. How did this whole like pandemic affect you? I mean, you said you were able to put in more time and like kind of focus.
I was good. Yeah, I was doing too much anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like a nigga like me, bro, I was doing too much before the pandemic. So once they gave us some shit, we really had to sit down and shut the fuck up. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Because it gave me the chance to focus on the shit that I wanted to do, what was really important, not get caught up in the chaos and the ruckus of everyday life. And then I really got to sit and be like, oh, this is what I need. So let me just not give a fuck about anything else but this shit that I need. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I got my equipment. You know what I'm saying? I shot the God's Goatee video. I got my LLC, nigga. I got my merch popping and shit like that. I set my streaming setup up so I can do Twitch and the Let's Game shits and like that shit. Like, I want to play video games for niggas too. Like, people don't
Yeah.
know that I'm into that. Like,
Get
I
a
just
Patreon,
wanna,
dog.
that's what I'm saying. And I'm making more ways to put out content and shit like that so I can become a fully functional space station within myself. Because niggas
Yeah.
know I don't like working, my nigga. Like, so I have to fucking make sure that I can make money off this brand and being myself. And I think that last year more than ever, I put that shit, you know what I'm saying, together to make it like a solid, tangible
Yeah.
thing. And now all I have to do is squeeze that shit and then, you know, make it
Yeah,
happen.
I feel you, man. I feel you on that not wanting to work shit. Like that whole shit. I mean, I've been doing my thing for a long time. I stopped doing what I was doing, and I'm kind of back to it again. But yeah, man, I don't know. You got to keep busy.
You gotta keep busy,
You got to
bro.
keep busy, especially if you like
Right.
shit.
And there's money out here, bro. for
There's
doing
money out
nothing,
here.
bro.
Exactly. Exactly.
nothing.
There's fucking money out here, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. What time is it? What we got? 7:42. 7:41.
You don't got nothing else in that book for me?
Let's see what we got. Let's see what
Give
we
me
got.
one more thing, bro.
Let's see what we got in there. Got the acting, got the play, check it out. Grown Up, Tokyo 10, new single, Inner City Raps. Fuck it. Let's just talk about life.
Yo,
Let's talk about before we get out of here. Let's talk about what I mean, because we've talked about what's next for you. Where do you see what do you see Mogul Club as? Like, where do you see that going?
yo, bro, son. My dream for the club, bro, is kind of crazy, bro. I finally established what it was. It was like some confusion back in the day about whether we was a group, a collective, who's what. Should we like do it all together? Are we Wu-Tang Clan?
Yeah.
Are we not? It's just that and the third. And now in 2020, it's established that no, we ain't Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything we do is not specifically linked, but everything that we do is. You know what I'm saying?
like,
At the
y'all aren't
same
doing
time.
shit. It's not like
Like,
fucking Wu-Tang, like where y'all are all
You
doing
see me and
tracks
Rad,
together.
bro. We dropped within 2 days of each other
Yeah.
and shit like that. We're both fine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Before, we would be worried about, damn, should we drop in the same week, this, that, and the third?
Yeah.
No, everybody has their own shit established, and we just happen to be part of this group called Mogul Club. So, I tell niggas now, we trying to do a fucking album. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll do an album or whatever, but
History produced all the beats.
maybe.
You
know what I'm
and
saying?
Tokyo, History and Tokyo 10.
Yo, maybe we might even get some outside niggas, bro. Who knows? But the thing about it is that Mogul Club is forever, bro. We're always gonna be brothers, and we're always gonna be family and shit like that. So one win is everybody's win. We've all been inspired by the wins of each other and shit like that. That has kept us afloat and kept us more than above ground and shit like that. So years from now, when it's really blown up, you know what I'm saying? I think we'll be even closer. Like, we'll have a chance to bring it close together like we had it in 2015 and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But on the premise of everybody's got their own shit. Yeah, so when we smash our fan bases together once again, so
yeah, that's what's cool, because it's like, again, like how you talk about, you're not like a Wu-Tang Clan, like where you guys all kind of do shows together.
Yeah.
Like, you can go out and do a show by yourself and still draw a crowd. Radimus can go out and do a show by himself, still draw a crowd. And it's cool because, I mean, you hate to see like the people that like, that come into the game as like a group, and then they just separate. You know what I mean? Just because there wasn't enough time to like, it was just fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so we trying to do the opposite.
Exactly.
We're not coming in as a group. We coming in as
separate.
individuals.
But we are a group, but we're separate.
And then at the right moment, for the people that don't know, you know, because you down with us. But for the motherfuckers that don't know, new fans and everybody, one day it's going to be like, yo, y'all niggas knew that we was down with each other. Yeah. And then it's going to be like, what? You know what I'm saying? So that's it, bro. I love my family to death, and they know that.
Well, shit, shout out to Mogul Club, man.
Word, son.
And, yo, thank you for coming in, bro.
Pete fucking Castles.
You can call me Pete however long you want, bro. I know what's good, man.
Jake.
Brace management.
Bro, you know, it's been a long time, bro. Like, I can't even count the years. Maybe it's been like 7 years, maybe. 2013? Would you give it that?
Yeah.
So it's 7
Well, no. 2011.
2011.
Because I started my radio show in 2011.
And that's when I was at Brooklyn College, right? When did I come do the show for y'all?
Did you come do a show, or did you did a show, or you a cipher? I can't remember.
I did a show.
You did a show.
Yeah,
you did. Okay,
bro. And
so
I think Roger wasn't there. So like 2000.
Roger wasn't there?
Yo, bro. Like, hold on, because I have to have the date, bro. I have to. If I can go on my phone.
Because I only did
now.
I feel like I only did one show without Roger,
and it was mine, bro.
Was it? And it on the radio at Brooklyn College? Because I remember that shit. I thought it was with this dude Unk. I forgot his name. Unky. I forgot what the fuck his name was.
What was the name of the show?
Who's on Deck?
Who's on Deck? Let me search because I have to have it on my
I was like, I was looking at old shit like Who's on Deck performances and shit from Brooklyn College on YouTube.
It doesn't have a date, but I still have it on my.
This is it?
Yeah, I still have it on my thing.
Oh shit!
The South gon' hold it down. That was
your
your shit.
POP, the South gon' hold it down. Bro, that's
you were wild out, bro. So it doesn't have a date on it, bro. But when I can find that date, then
that's
we'll know
nuts. I didn't
how
know that.
far. So we're talking about 7-8 years that I've known this guy. You've heard all the fun stories. Me and this dude get into shit, bro, and we make sure shit is not boring, bro. Pete, I appreciate your presence in my life, in this game.
I appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
gonna be friends forever, no matter what happens and who blows up or what's. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a very family friend orientated nigga.
And you know I support all you guys, man.
Right,
It's no big, you know.
But I'm in love with the niggas that I've known. You know what I'm saying? So Pete, the fact that you've been there, man, it counts so much, because when I get to that space where everybody's gonna try to be there, I remember who was there before. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna count to me more than everything, bro. So thank you, congratulations on this show.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming in, bro.
I can't wait to see it, and I got you anytime you need anything.
Hell yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? And it's been real, my boy.
Oh shit.
See, that's what happens when you try to give a pound more than twice.
Peace.
Peace.